Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Joy and today I'll talk about some of the tips before you go to your IELTS examination. So if you are preparing to come to Canada or going to abroad, you know you need to prepare for the IELTS. So today I'll talk some of the tips and tricks. I'll not go too deeply that how the exam works, but I'll just give you some of the tips you do before the examination and what are the main keys to focus when you are giving IELTS examination. So you know in the examination there are 4 parts. First one is speaking, listening, writing and reading. So you have to get the knowledge before you go to the exam. You have to know the formats and have to know the type of questions which gonna come in the examination. If you're coming from a different background, I know English is gonna be very tough. Like for example, I am from a different background and I faced a lot of tough time when I gave my IELTS. So in my opinion, if you really want to do good in IELTS, you need to practice a lot. So in my list, tip number 1 will be know the questions, how the format is and what type of questions gonna come in the exam. And the second tip will come practice regularly. So there are several materials. I will give the link in the description and you can check that out. So the third tip I'm gonna give you is to develop your English language skill. Develop your English language skill by reading and listening to a wide ranges of materials and speaking and reading in English as much as possible. There are a lot of ebooks which you can buy, or just you can also get the free ebooks in internet and you can just read those books, or you can just buy your books and just read and increase your knowledge by reading books. You know, this is the only best option. When you read books, you can find new vocabs from there. You will gain a lot of knowledge, the way they write and everything. You're gonna gain a lot. So this is the best thing which will help you to increase your English language skill. And next you can see a lot of English movies, how they speak, how they talk, see the subtitles and try how they are speaking. You can try that also. It will really help you to increase your skills. So well, my fourth tip will be pay attention to the grammars and vocabularies, because in this exam this thing is very important. When we speak, we don't care about too much about the vocabs and the grammar, but in this exam you have to be very careful to vocabulary and the grammar section. Like as I said, you can increase your vocab by reading books. That's the only way to have knowledge about the vocabs. So the fifth tip I'll give, manage your time effectively during the exam. As you know, in the examination there will be only 2 hours. So you have to pretty much quick when you give your examination. So as much as you practice, you can manage your time, because you're gonna face a lot of problem if you don't do it by timely, because in 2 hours you have to complete your examination. So when you're practicing, just put the timer. And my sixth tip will be stay focused and stay calm during the examination. And don't let nervousness or stress get in your way of performance, because I know many people get stressed or get very much nervous when they are giving the examination. It happens with me also, but usually when you give your exam, be prepared. If you are not prepared, you will be very stressed and feel nervous. So make sure you practice well to get this nervousness out of you. And the last tip I'll give, to seek feedbacks from your teachers and your tutors. For example, if you are doing the listening or writing or reading part, take feedbacks from your teacher, because if you are doing for the first time, you need someone's feedback how well you're doing. Because I know there are a lot of YouTube videos how you can do the exam. It's okay to see the videos, but you need in person someone who's gonna help you and help to guide you. Like if you're really not good at English, then you need someone to guide you in the beginning. Like maybe just do few exams, few mock tests. There are a lot of people who do this, and if you do this 1-2 mock test, I think you will do much better than you were thinking. So remember, the IELTS exam is designed to access your language ability. So the more you practice and develop your skill, the better your chances of success. I want to give you a last tip which helped me a lot when I gave my exam. When you're talking to someone in English, try to think in English. Don't try to think in your language. Whatever is your language, don't try to think in your language. Try to think in English before you speak to someone. I know when you are speaking English for the first time, not for the first time, like if you are not regular with this language, you will face a lot of problems. But if you try to think in English and speak, then I feel like it will be a lot more easier. In the beginning you will feel like a little bit difficulty, but I feel the more you practice like that, the more your English will be better. It helped me a lot when I gave my exam. I usually at night when you go to sleep, like, you know, when you're thinking something, try to think in English. I mean, don't think in your language. And what you can do, one more thing, you can stand in front of the mirror and try to speak English and see how you are speaking. You know, when you sing yourself, like how you're speaking, maybe it will also help. So try some new things, you know, and try to read books, see English movies. There are a lot of Netflix series, a lot of movies, see movies, and I feel like you can really do good. So if you want to prepare your IELTS exam, I feel like this website is really nice, and this is the official website by IDP. So you can book your IELTS from this website. Also, you can prepare for your IELTS. If you want to prepare your IELTS, you go to this one, prepare for IELTS. And then you can customize your search over here. And as you can see, whatever you want to prepare, you can select it, or just select all skills, then go next, and all content, next. Then as you can see, you can filter this out. Like if you want to do listening, reading, or writing, speaking, you can just select any one of them. Or you can see if you want to improve your IELTS, they give a lot of tricks and tips. You can just see these videos, and there are a lot of webinars also, you can check it out. And here are the formats and everything, practice test. You can just check this website out. It's really a nice website for preparing your IELTS. I'll just give the link in the description and you can just check it out. Thank you for watching my video. If it was helpful for you, just don't forget to give a like, and if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.